What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Modern Philosopher. Today, I'm going to be talking about split-second decisions. So stick around for this video. You don't want to miss it. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel, so hit that like button down below just so we can start getting that exposure on other platforms. Comment down below just to let me know your thoughts and opinions on the topic, or if you have any things you want me to talk about. And as always, don't forget to share with your friends and family, because I think it's important we help each other figure out the answers to life's biggest questions. So, split-second decisions. We've all experienced these in one way, shape, or form, right? And it's the moment where you're just going around your life, going about your life, you're minding your own business, and all of a sudden, maybe a friend of yours calls you up and says, "Hey, let's go do X, Y, and Z," or you get the opportunity to do something that it appeals more to your desire. You get that opportunity, and all of a sudden, it's like it's now or never. There's such a great risk. Like if you don't take action now, it might never happen again, right? And so you do it, and I can't speak for everyone, but I'm more inclined to say that the result of those kind of decisions have resulted in a worse outcome than a better outcome, right? You've probably ended up in a worse situation and been like, man, I really should not have done that. Than you have where you're like, I'm glad I took that step. I'm glad I did X, Y, and Z. And the reason why is because split second decisions are like the deer that runs out in the middle of the road as you're driving home in the middle of the night, right? You have a final destination that you're trying to go to, and at the last minute you see this deer just come across you, and you have to either stop, or you have to to turn right or turn left or something like that. And usually what happens, hopefully what you want to happen, is you'll be able to swerve and then get back on the road. Sometimes that's not the case, and what these decisions unfortunately have a very long lasting effect. Some of the results of these decisions are life changing, life altering. They leave deep scars, if not physical, mental, emotional, things like that too. And it's very important that we become aware of when these split second decisions arise. It's very essential that we are able to see what they are and be able to take action, and not be so consumed with emotions and so taken into the moment that we don't think past it, right? I think I made a video that essentially said, you got to be able to look past you getting what you want. You got to be able to see, okay, what lies on the other side of you receiving that thing, that lifestyle, whatever it is, right? So when you're making these split second decisions, before you make these decisions, you got to be able to take a step back and say, okay, I really want to do this. I really want to go here. I really want to be with this person, but what's next after this, right? What lies on the other side? Because if I take this step and I'm not careful, it might result in my loss. It might result in me either damaging a relationship. It might result in me losing something I really value. So you got to take time, number one, and just be aware of what that decision is, and also look past that moment. And most importantly, understand that, sometimes those decisions can take you off course in the direction that you're moving in your life, and it's going to be extremely hard to get back on track. So, guys, it's a very short video today. I think it's important that we just become more intentional with our decisions. It's a very distracted world that we live in today. There's a lot of things that are put in front of our face to satisfy us immediately. We got all these commercials here that are saying, buy this, go here, do this, say this, act this way. And it appeals more to our emotions than it does to our logic. It appeals more to how we feel than it does to our future. And you got to understand that no one is essentially responsible for your future other than yourself. And if you are putting your future at risk because of the actions you take now, you really can't blame anybody else for you having no future, right? Not that you can't get better, not that you can't rectify it, but it makes it harder later on in life as you go about your life, as you damage relationships, as you cut ties with people. It makes it hard to repair those things later on in life. But if you start taking intentional action today, if you start planning, right? If you start being more disciplined with your decision making and not fall prey or victim to those split-second decisions, it allows you to be more in control of your life. It allows you to have more fruitful experiences, and those decisions that you don't make, those split-second decisions that come and that try to tell you that it's either now or never, when you look back, you'll be able to be like, man, I really didn't miss out on much, because the only thing that was pushing me to make that decision was the fact that I really, really wanted it. It was just all emotional, right? It wouldn't have done anything for me, really. It was just a satisfying emotional need. And when you can have that level of maturity, when you can have a level of understanding, it puts you at an advantage over a lot of people in this world, unfortunately, because a lot of people in this world are extremely distracted by all the pleasures, by all the entertainment, by all the, the stimulus, the stimuli, the whatever stimulates them, right? They're distracted by that. So I want to encourage you guys to become aware in your life. Become aware when these split-second decisions come in front of you, so that way you don't try to fall victim to your own emotions and end up putting yourself in a place that you weren't supposed to be at. Anyway, guys, that's my word for the day. I hope it made sense. I hope you guys understood what I was trying to take away from this. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in another video. Deuces.